Alright, I want to talk about the one thing I believe that humanity cannot escape. And I believe this will be the cause of humanity's extinction within 1 million years. And it is the one thing that I believe humanity cannot avoid. Eventually it will catch up. And it's not what you think. It's not because of some big meteorite or asteroid. It's not because of some nuclear missile wiping off the face of the earth. It's not because of some aliens coming down and destroying the human population. It's not because of some virus or bacteria spreading among mankind that will destroy 100% of the human population. I realize, no, we can, for the most part, those are not 100% guarantees. It will not because of war or famine or anything else. It will not because of global warming. There is something that will kill us. And we have less than 1 million years, in my opinion, from this date. And what I say will seem ludicrous at the year 2012 because the mindset of the people in the year 2012 is completely wrong. But I'm talking within 1 million years. I'm not talking within 50 or 100 or even 1,000. And what will be the final end of humanity? What will be the final end of humanity is we'll stop having kids. Eventually. If you look at all the industrialized countries right now on Earth, they already are struggling to keep up with the population rate. And yes, I know there's a whole bunch of third world countries, but in the past 20, 30 years, those third world countries have moved up economically, and their birth rates have gone down. Yes, they are still above the replacement level, and they're increasing their population as of the year 2012. But technology will advance. It will continue to grow year upon year, upon decade, 100 years from now, 1,000 years from now, those third world countries that you see as third world countries will no longer be third world countries. They will be advanced industrialized countries like America. And eventually they will have, what's going to happen is the human population will say, I've got other things to do. I have a career, I have, things to do. I don't have time for a kid. And eventually, as the years progress, at first, people will be like, fighting against it and say, you know what, let's try to, have a whole bunch of kids. It's a good thing. Yeah. And they'll have public awareness campaigns. I believe that. But that can only last for so long. I'm talking within 1 million years. It might, for 100 years, it might change. But year after year after year after year, the population will grow lower and lower and lower and lower. 7 billion is a lot, so it's going to take a while. But eventually, people will eventually stop caring about replenishing the earth with people. Eventually, we'll come to the point where we'll basically say we've got better things to do. And there is one way of overcoming that, but I think it would be considered highly unethical, and I don't believe that humanity will do it. Maybe they would, but my way is maybe one day human technology will make a possibility where from embryo to adulthood, people will be put into a virtual reality machine as if they are on a planet, and they will learn and do things on this planet and be able to progress and be able to, have jobs, be able to, and so once they're awakened from the previous existence, they will be fully able to tackle the world that is presented to them when they wake up from that reality. But I think humanity will have problems with the moral implications of the fact that you're basically deceiving people and having this false reality for the first 20 or how many years of their lives so they can maintain or get a grasp of basically the world as it is when they wake up from the other reality. I don't see them doing that. Yeah, that's a little bit trippy. I'm guessing half you guys are like, what the freak did I just say? I'm like, yeah, sorry about that. But besides that one exception to the rule, I still think even, if you put people in a virtual reality, artificial contact, through, virtual contact, it's not the same thing as human contact. And I think the body would know, I'm freaking in this little whatever chamber that you've put me in, and this is not real, and, the body is going to need human contact, and that's something so the virtuality will probably fail because of that. Okay, I'm talking way too much about this. Woo, that's something else. Sorry about that. Anyway, that is the final destination. And there are things that can be avoided, but this is something that can't be avoided. And I know you're saying this is ludicrous. We are having overpopulation. The world's continuing to grow. But I'm not talking about this century. I'm not talking about the next century. I'm not even talking within 1,000 years or within 10,000 years. I am talking within 1,000,000 years. We will be off the face of the earth, and maybe sometime, some alien civilization, like, what happened to these people? All this, this great technology is here. All these buildings and great things have been, but they're no longer in existence. And who knows? It would not surprise me if intelligent life from other planets have also developed, there are places eventually, if we ever somehow get the technology. I don't think we'll ever have the technology to go to other planets because that's my own personal philosophy. But I do believe there probably is, planets that have like great technology and everything, but they're no longer in existence. The people there are no longer in existence. The reason why they're no longer in existence is because they stopped having kids. They had better things to do. And that may seem like totally, it's like, that's part of our genetic makeup. What the freak are you talking about? And I understand it. It's like, this is 2012. It's like no, this goes against popular convention. And I look like I'm totally insane saying this. I get it. Whatever. But that's my prediction of, if nukes don't get us, if the asteroids don't get us, if a virus doesn't get us, if bacteria doesn't get us, if war, pestilence, and famine do not get us, this will get us, and there is no escaping it. We have less than 1,000,000 years left on this planet, and I'm probably being a little bit conservative. It might be a lot sooner than that, but I'll give humanity, people caring eventually, but eventually that's going to stop. People are going to stop caring about replenishing the earth and having more kids and more, they're just not. They're just going to stop. And that's about it. I guess I'll talk to you later. Hasta la vista. Just wanted to throw out that's my theory to the world. Woo! And maybe 1,000,000 years from now, they'll be like, wow, that guy was freaking insightful. Wow. We're the last 2 people on Earth, and yeah, we're dying. Bah. That guy was insightful. Man, whatever. Hasta la vista, baby. Woo!